Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are here to do a general read to see where your energy is. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts, you made it through. Purple hearts if it resonates. Green hearts if you're working on it. Yellow hearts if you rock with me. Got my six, meaning have my back as I have yours. Gonna pull from Maruk X's Stargazing Oracle, The Love Situation, also by Maruk X. The Island Time Wellness, what is this? The Love uh, Oracle cards, and also Spirit Shield by Cancer Baby Tarot's Oracle deck, and the Ask Yourself tarot deck. This tarot deck is trying to think what it's called. It's like the empathic Reiki type tarot, and I don't know the name of it, but anyway, you guys, I hope you're having a great Christmas Eve. I am getting my grandbaby's presents together. Snow Moon comes out. I'm in Pluto. I'm getting my grandbaby's presents together, but I figured I will do a reading while I wait. She just fell asleep. So we have the fifth house. This came out in my pre-shuffle. The fifth house came out in my pre-shuffle. So something in regards to love and affairs, and also the romance. And Aquarius energy is at the bottom of the deck. Air energy. This has to do with the future, mental expansion, edgy, unique, eccentric, independence, diverse, humanitarian, and idealistic. You could be dealing with the Aquarius, but at the same time, this could be future energy, star energy, optimistic energy in regards to certain situations. We also, love offer tries to come out and in the code. You might have been in the code in regards to a love offer at one point, but now, based upon future endeavors, something is changing. The snow moon comes out as transition. So, yeah, there could be some type of transition when it comes to love in the future. Addictions. You could have been addicted to a certain situation, or could have been a toxic environment, but you're protected when it comes to your fifth house and transformation, Pluto. The death energy, transformation, rebirth, cycles, struggles, and it says power, taboos, and obsessions. Same thing. Yeah, you sacrifice when it comes to things of the future. When it and there was some type of addictions here. It could be addicted to sex, could be bad habits, could be codependent energies, but there was some type of energy when it came to, um, your love house. And so with the love oracle being here, I'm looking at a commercial. But with the Love Oracle being here, by the Island Time Wellness, there was a transition. Embrace change. Somebody is changing, and now they're realizing it says sacrifice for love, must give up something, and painful decisions. Yes, sweetheart. Somebody realized that you are a sweetheart when it comes to dealing with them. They're shy, or at one point was shy, or was afraid to say what it was. Girl with popcorn. It says getting out, excessive escapism, little regards for consequences, creating a mess, not paying attention, and also staying in. Night in your space, a moment alone, a partner is busy, free time, or mental vacation. So, yeah, island time. It says in your own time, take time, active, um, take your time. It says active, have a relaxed attitude, be more lighthearted, and meditate. So you had to deal with the hands that I've been saying this all week. The hand of cards, right? The cards you were dealt, right? Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hands, and gambling. Yeah, you had to understand that basically in your own time, you had to do things in your own time. That shy energy, somebody not saying what they really want, you being addicted to a certain situation, sweetheart, romance, infatuated, want you back. Somebody wants you back, but at the end of the day, you have been protected. It says don't want to hurt you, protecting connection, protective over you. So somebody is protective over you, but at the same time, when it came to the affairs of love and things like that, they didn't want to make that sacrifice. And so therefore, when it came to them being shy or not really saying what they want, you just basically had to go with what it was that you needed to go with, and not really pay attention to what they were doing and move forward. Yeah, you had to learn a lesson. It says going to school, religion, new pet. Yeah, visit the vet, new food, comfort needs more attention. So your loyalty, the way that you did things, the way that you learned, you had to understand. It says listening to a wise mentor, self-taught, new hobby. You had to go within and go on a new hobby and stop worrying so much about the future endeavors. Yeah, protection comes out twice. Time with it will happen within a week. This came out in my last read. It'll happen within a week. Mental, yeah. So somebody is basically learning from the past energies of what they were doing. But protection comes out twice. Two different card readers, but it comes out twice. License to carry, purchase a weapon, home alarm, guarded spiritual protection, mace spray, whistle, and guard dog. But protection is to me um, you actually learning um, how to protect your energy, you know. And here it says, "Don't want to hurt you." Protection, connection, and this is a mental thing. So these types of energies, you could take this because the pet comes here. This is loyalty. This is loyalty to me because it's like this here is about you protecting your mental, physical, spiritual energy. But this is the guard dog too. This is a pet, and this is mental. This is you protecting your mental, but this is also somebody actually learning that they have to protect you in the process. So it's a learning energy, the shy energy of them pulling their energy back. They're learning that this is not what you wanted. And so to ask yourself, I'm going to pull from here and then I'll pull from another tarot. You had to, and because protection comes out, I'm going to pull from the protection deck by, what is it? What is her name? I'm sorry. Virtual reality. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Chariot energy. Your energy comes out. Unsure energy of the Empress, and also what is this? The Page of Cups. Yeah. So learning opportunities, unsure of the opportunities, and somebody seeing the beauty in you. And so judgment. What is trying to get your attention? This person within a week is going to try to get your attention. Page of Cups energy. What situation in your life is bringing about some type of opportunities? This could be in regards to love, or this could be in regards to the past sacrifices that you went through. The Empress energy comes out. What is growing and evolving in my life that needs my attention? It was you learning how to deal with certain situations that, you know, at some point weren't protecting your energy, or that, you know, when it says sweetheart, mentally, physically, and spiritually and emotionally, they didn't have your best interest. And now with the Pluto being here, you know, they had to learn, you know, basically what was causing them some type of issue. But chariot energy, what signs are showing you that it's time to move forward? You had to move forward, chariot energy, because there were no opportunities and nobody seeing your worth until you had this realization. Now the sacrifice is coming back around, something that you were addicted to, again, codependent energies. But again, your loyalty can be considered an addiction because you're trying to do everything to help a person uh, see their worth or see your worth. And so that can be, yeah, Ace of Cups energy. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups comes out sideways. The Ace of Cups is Ace of Cups is emotional readiness or emotional introspection. So you had to look at things for what they were and actually realize that this is the realization is that, you know, you needed to get your own attention. You needed to protect your own energy. You needed to sacrifice for yourself and not wait for somebody to do what makes your heart happy. Lover's energy comes out unsure. The unsure energy is your forward choices and haunted choices. So when it comes to the toxic energies, you had to realize that nobody is going to have your best interest but you, and you have to do what's going to make you happy at the end of the day. And so when it comes to, yeah, Two of Coins energy, yeah, you had to make a decision and figure out what was your priorities. Also understand that this was going to be a sacrifice that you had to make. Again, rewarded sacrifice comes out. Sacrifice for love, must give up something, and painful decisions. Sorry, the light. But you had to sacrifice your happiness in order for you to do the things that you needed to do and understand the difference between loyalty and what was causing you sadness. Does that make sense? And so you had to escape this energy of getting out of trying to always protect someone and unsure about the Four of Swords. You know, the Four of Swords is pulling your energy back. It's earned rest or it's looming burnt out. So you were burnt out in regards to this. Again, back to why you had to realize that your loyalty comes with a cost. And that is where staying in, right? Staying in because you were going out a lot. And now you're staying in and you're understanding the difference between what you want out of a situation and why being shy and not speaking your mind is not the best thing. So that's kind of how I see that. So this is you a part, playing a part of, yeah, what you want and speaking your mind, thinking strategically. saying what you want, meaning what you say. Queen of Swords energy, because again, the gratefulness together, to Four of Wands energy, is just letting you know that, when it comes to you being in harmony and understanding what you want, you have to think strategically and understand the difference between what protection is and what you are doing for yourself. And then we have the Chariot energy. So the Chariot comes out twice, just letting you know that, persevering willpower. It says, what signs are showing you that it's time for you to move forward? This is it. You have to protect your energy and sacrifice for yourself, and also change up the way you do things. And the shy energy of you not speaking your mind is not going to help you. It's only going to hurt you. So I'm going to hurt you mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So learning about how your loyalty, where your loyalty lies at, and also understanding who takes your loyalty for granted. Within a week, you'll hear something from someone, but you had to protect your energy. Um, Hedonistic, overly self-indulgent, and values pleasure. So yeah, so your loyalty is hedonistic, overly self-indulgent. Yeah. So somebody wants you to, yeah, excessive pride and self-satisfaction. See, this is all about somebody's energy. This has nothing to do with you. It's all about what somebody else wants, and your loyalty is like, okay, I'll give it to you, I'll give it to you, I'll give it to you, but at a cost of your mental, your what is it, at a cost of your sacrifice, of what you sacrifice. And so again, mental expansion, edgy, eccentric, independence, diverse, humanitarian, idealistic. You'll do anything for a person, but when it comes to just one-sided relationships, yeah, superstitions, fear of the unknown. You don't know future energy, and so that's what the Aquarius is, the future energy. You don't know, so you feel like, okay, the superstition is that, okay, if I don't give this my all and I don't sacrifice for this person, you will basically, um how do you say it? You basically are losing out, or you'll lose out on an opportunity, or the what ifs of a situation. So this is yo-yo dieting. It says not enough routine. So this is you having to set boundaries and do things that you really don't want to do. But yo-yo dieting is like you taking care of yourself at a cost because it's helping you, but at the same time, you keep going with all this back and forth, and nothing is set in stone, or there is no room for growth, because you're basically doing what somebody else wants you to do because you're afraid to speak your mind. And I said that twice, but that's why you're learning, and you're learning, and you're also protecting your mental protection. Again, you're protecting your mental in the process of this, because again, if you don't do it, nobody else will. And this is how you're learning to speak your mind and to know that what a real relationship is, because you've done so much in this situation that you sacrificed. And now it's time for you to set priorities and not just really focus on love, but to focus on your loyalty and why you keep feeling like you're getting the short end of the stick. So maybe somebody's going to come back around. Let me pull from, hmm, somebody is going to come back around and tell you this, or tell you basically what it is that you felt the need to want them. Wait, I'm saying that wrong. They're going to come back around and talk to you in regards to who you are, how you are. Here come my son. And see basically what it is that, you did not do wrong, what they did wrong. And so when that happens, you're just going to be like, oh, I'm so glad that they said it like that. Or they might just come back around and not say anything. And so when it comes to the archetype deck, this is what I pulled. Yeah, the family oriented, the ghost, and then the lone wolf. It says they are very devoted to their family, desire a family of their own. Family's opinion is important when dating, but at some point it wasn't. The ghost. Passive behavior, disappears without a trace, ghosts their way out of relationships. That's basically what's happening. And the lone wolf likes to be alone and needs their space, has been single for a long time, takes some time to open up. And so this is the time that they're going to open up, because again, within a week, it says they're coming back around, the gold digger. And it says in a relationship for money, obsessed with status, manipulate others with looks and charm. And so again, you had to realize what you were sacrificing for a person who really didn't have your best interest. And now they're realizing that you aren't as bad. The boastful, prideful, self satisfaction, and also worrying about how others think, superstitions, and also um, self overly self-indulgent and values pleasure, um, is the person that, now is coming back around and understanding how they were in the past, if that makes sense. So I think that was a good thing. Let me pull from In the Shadows, and then I'll go ahead and pull from the Four Agreements and the Crystal deck. You guys, if you want to understand and see my perspective of how I see the chakras, I've been struggling. So they've been struggling to, yeah, I need to focus on my healing. Yeah, I've been struggling, need to focus on my healing. If you want to get my perspective of the chakras, you're so easy to see through. Your body language says so much. So this is what, how they feel. But they've been struggling at the same time. But you guys, that you both have, and it says, in that moment, I didn't care. So this is why the gold digger energy is here. They didn't care in that moment, but now they do. And so therefore, you're so easy to see through. They saw certain things, you saw certain things, but it was a part of your mental and them not really saying what it is that they want. And now they're focused on, you focused on healing, they had to focus, and they're struggling in that same process. So let's pull from the Four Agreements again. If you want to hear my perspective of them, you can click the link above, and also the chakras. Let's see. Be impeccable with your words. Be a white magician. Yeah, say what you want, mean what you say. Also, the power of your words. All the magic you possess is based on your word, and you can cast spells all the time with your opinions. You can either put a spell on someone with your word, or you can release someone from a spell. And so you're going to send strength and healing to this person, wanting them to heal. And maybe within the week, you've done it so much that they're realizing the toxicity that they played in your life. And maybe within the week, they're going to come back. I'm not sure. I can't tell the future. But again, it says within the week, and this has been coming out in the last couple of reads that I've done. So let's pull from the crystal deck and figure out the chakra. Heart chakra. Yep, the green calcite. It says the heart chakra, emotional balance, healing, and release. You had to release this person in order for them to understand what part they played, and why you had no boundaries set. The yo-yo dieting could be the back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and not enough routine or not enough boundaries. So emotional balance, healing, and release. It says, I find pleasure in the simple joys of life. I find pleasure in the simple joys of life. And that is what you're doing. All of you stand in the house. Where's it at? All of the things, if you stand in the house, not worrying about what somebody else feels, how somebody else feels. You're the girl with the popcorn, the shy person, the one who likes to stay in, to be the sweetheart. You're not changing for anyone. You're just setting boundaries so that people can respect you and respect your loyalty, if that makes sense. So let's let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. I love you guys.